Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so to start my speech, I would like to ask you to imagine that one day you and your beloved one went for a vacation. When you are in your way, suddenly there's a huge truck hit your car. Everything seems so blind, but you can see that your beloved one bleeding so much. After you are in the hospital, the doctor said that your beloved one is between life and death position. So, what will you do? Waiting for a miracle to come? However, it will be so cruel if you let them suffer for a long time. In that position, the doctor gives you an option of a procedure that can erase your beloved one's suffer, and that is euthanasia. Euthanasia is considered as one of medical procedures that can erase the patient's suffer by ending the patient's life. And in this special occasion, I would like to present about 3 reasons why euthanasia should be legalized. To start, I will explain about human right reason. And then, I will explain about euthanasia is also about right to live for the others. After that, I will explain about hospital capacity in some urgent situation. Finally, I will summarize my presentation. Okay. So my first argument is about human right. Do you know that euthanasia it can be the personal choice that the patient take? Yes, it can. We all know that everyone has rights to control their life, and euthanasia it can give the patient such like legal power to end their life, to end their suffer, or to end their pain. And it is one of right for the patient to not live in pain. There are a lot of procedures in medical world that are already recognized by law. For example, refusing medical treatment. For the patient that has serious disease like cancer, for example, they can refuse to do the treatment. And this action is categorized as euthanasia. Why is that so? Because the patient, they decide to take out their life support. Therefore, euthanasia is not a crime because it is already proved by law. And every action that the patient take is their own choices. If they have rights to live, also they have rights to die. Secondly, euthanasia is not only about right to die but also right to live. This case is happen for the patient who need transplant organ as soon as possible. And for the other patient that already commit to the euthanasia procedure, they can help the other patient with their organs. Right to live is also given to their family, because we all know that it must be so hard to see our beloved one just lie on the bed, waiting for the death to come, and suffer for the rest of their life. Life must go on and we need to live our life. In addition, the psychological burden will attack the patient that in the end of the day, it will make the patient condition going worse. Thus, euthanasia is not only about let our beloved one go, but also trying to make the others to stay. My last argument is about euthanasia. It can be done because of limited capacity of the hospital in some urgent situation. In this new era, when COVID-19 attacked almost all of the country, we all know that the hospital is struggling to do their best to give the patient treatment, but the capacity itself is the problem. There are a lot of hospitals that cannot handle all of their patients because of limited of the doctors, limited of the medicine, or limited of the medical devices. For example, euthanasia being one of the options to handle COVID-19 outbreaks in Spain, and the doctors, they decide to not give the ventilator or to take off the ventilator from the patient age over 18 years old, and instead, they're giving it to the other patient that has bigger opportunity to survive. Therefore, euthanasia is about rationality. It can be the best option that we have. In conclusion, euthanasia should be legalized because everyone has right to decide. with their life, whether stay or leave. Euthanasia is not only about release, but also trying to save the other's life. And one more, euthanasia, it can be the most rational option, the best rational option that we have in some urgent situation. Hence, please see euthanasia in a good point of view, because right now we're not talking about let someone die or giving up with our situation. Euthanasia is also about respect the other's decision, and euthanasia can save the other's life. Okay, thank you for all of your attention, everyone. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.